I just want to say welcome. Welcome to Above the Clouds. My name is Bill Kavan. I'm the host, and I'm a faculty development trainer. I have an amazing guest today. I absolutely cannot wait to introduce her. Actually, you know what? I'm going to let her introduce her because y'all know how I am with names.
Hi, Bill. My name is Mervia Swayus, and I'm the Data and Reporting Analyst for Faculty Affairs and Development.
That is a mouthful, and I'm so happy that I made you say your title and just to kind of behind the curtains on this, I tried to say your title right for like 8 times, and I just kept tripping over it. Like say Mervia, that's super easy. You got a great name, rolls right off the tongue, super cool. The title, I'm like analytical reporting of a. We're gonna have to come back around to like what that is and like how it functions because I'm already kind of like, wait, okay, so there's analysts and data, but like right now, I want to know more about you. So tell me a little bit about you. Like what did you do before you came to Full Sail?
Before I came to Full Sail, I was in college faced with 2 choices. Either I was going to work in entertainment and media or tech. Both of those are my passions. Both of those are enjoyable for me to do. And so I had to make a decision and I chose both. And I just decided to say, you know what, whichever one takes me first is the one I'll go with. And Full Sail was quick to grab me, so they won.
I mean, that's the best way to do it, right? You're like, I've got these 2 things, and the first one that bites, I'm going to run with it.
Yeah.
I wish more people would kind of go in that direction. Like so many of us were like, if I don't do this, I don't know what's next. I also think it's really cool that you're talking about like storytelling and data. So I'm like, how do these things play together? Like, tell me about it. Like, tell me a little bit about data, how it plays.
The funny thing for me was that Full Sail, even though I said that I took the tech route, Full Sail is really encompassing all of that. Like they're big on entertainment and media. That's kind of what they started on. They have film and tech. So it all lives here, everything that I'm passionate about. And as far as how data and storytelling goes hand in hand is data's full purpose is at least for me, is relaying information to the audience or stakeholder might be more appropriate for data analytics. But it's really about informing people. And when you're informing people and you don't really know who exactly you're informing, it could be someone who's highly technical or very layman. You have to get creative as far as how you put out that information. And so that's where the storytelling comes in play. That's where you start to like really think about the person who's going to be looking at this and how best to organize that information and present it in a way that they can digest it.
That is so cool. I love how you're really looking at your target audience for that and really just kind of diving into how can I best connect to them and using data as that story. That is so cool to me. It really is. What are some of the other things you like to do?
Personally or at work?
Personally. Let's go personal.
Okay, gotcha. Personal. Some of the other things that I like to do is I actually got a degree in business. And so I have a lot of entrepreneurial things that I do on the side. One of the things that I'm working on is something that teaches and supports people with their wellness and self-care. And so that's one of the things that's really been kind of taking a lot of my energy, is kind of informing people about what self-care is. It's not clearly defined right now, I think. And I'm enjoying not only teaching people about it and supporting them entering into that self-care journey, but also doing it for myself. I'm definitely not the best at it. So it's an educational journey for me and everybody that I'm supporting.
I think that's amazing. It all goes back to us all on our own journeys, but the beautiful crossroads that we come across like that. I mean, you've already talked about storytelling. You've talked about business. Full Sail's just full of storytelling. It's full of business. Like we all just kind of gel that way. I'm excited. And you know me, when I get excited, I'm just batting back and forth on things. So I think what I would love to do is to hear a little bit about what you do with data here.
Okay.
And I know there's a lot you can't get into because a lot of the stuff that you do works with projects and things that are coming up in the future.
Yeah.
But give me kind of an idea of like how does this play? How does this come together?
So basically with my role, my sole purpose is to support faculty so that they can support students. Faculty are doing a lot here at Full Sail. They do so much to be there for their students, to be present, and to really best position them to be prepared for the industry. And so we have to support them so that they can do their so that they can effectively do that. And so that's kind of like an overall summary of what I do.
That is so cool. And I love the fact that you are centric and looking at our educators and trying to help back them up with that kind of data. Yeah. So I was a department chair here a while ago, and we would always run into situations where we're like, oh, I wish I knew more about how this was affecting students overall, how all of these pieces can come together. And knowing that you're the person that's grabbing all of that data and pulling it together, and that you know how to do storytelling, that's so cool. Because now you're going to be able to, your department's going to be able to express those to everybody in such a better way. And I think about all the projects that we've had to do where we're data collecting and we're doing all these pieces, and just knowing that it's going somewhere. This is coming together somewhere.
Right.
It's so cool. I'm excited because I know that all of the stuff that I've worked towards, it has value.
Yeah.
And that not only does it have value to the university itself, but that's eventually going to come back and help me to help those students. That's fantastic.
Right. Exactly.
This talk has been awesome, and hopefully everybody's getting to know you just a little bit better. I really hope that. I'm going to be absolutely cruel to you right now, and I apologize for it. You and I got to know each other a little better over photography.
Yes. Yes.
So I think that that's another aspect about you that we should bring up and talk about too, because you're able with photography to look at a certain situation and pull the story from it. And for me, I start looking at that and I start thinking about data and I start thinking about all those other pieces. And that's just one more way I think that you're pulling stuff that way. So tell me a little bit about your photography and what you like doing that way.
So, I'm just so thankful to the faculty here at Full Sail. My network here at Full Sail has been like really supporting me in this journey that I have in my passion. Once they found out that I had a passion for film and storytelling, I mean, everybody has been so quick to gather around me and support me in that passion. I'm new to photography, but it's something that I've been dipping into and enjoying the process of capturing special moments that happen here at Full Sail, especially at our events, our school-wide events, our faculty-centered events. So yeah, that's kind of like what's been going on there. I've been trying to learn it a lot more, including videography. Videography is kind of what I have more experience with. And so, yeah, I've just been learning, just learning.
There's nothing wrong with just learning. I mean, learn and grow always, right?
Absolutely. Exactly.
That is one of the great common threads among everybody.
Exactly. Full Sail is they really mean it. That's what I can definitely say. With this whole journey that I've been having, skilling up in my photography and videography skills, I've realized that when Full Sail says learn and grow always, they mean it. And they're willing to like back their words up with actions. And so, yes, it's amazing.
That's so cool. Thank you so much for coming in and talking to us. And hopefully everybody here is going to get a chance to know Maravia better somewhere. The thing that excites me the most about this podcast and the thing that excites me the most about being able to talk to you guys is to bring more people out there so that we can all see the awesome members of our community. I can't wait to catch you guys next time. I'll see you somewhere in the halls. Well, I guess I'm going to make you ask me the question again so that we have video of it.
Gotcha. No problem. So I'm honored to be the first recording for this new podcast that you're hosting. And a question that I've had on my mind is, what was your inspiration for creating this podcast, and what are you hoping to achieve with it?
I've been around Full Sail for a long time. So what I'm really hoping to get from this podcast, I want people to get to know the people behind what's going on. We have so many great interviews, podcasts, talking sessions with higher level administrative people here. We have so much good stuff on that. And I love those people. They're some of my mentors and friends. I love them all to death. We don't have enough on everybody else, because it's everybody else that makes this place function. When our students come here and the reason Full Sail is everybody else. And when you listen to Gary talk, when you listen to everybody else talk, they acknowledge it all the time. They know. I just want to create a vehicle of some kind so that voices like yours can be heard. Because I want people to know, when they think about data and the storytelling that data creates, I want them to know, oh man, Mervia really cares about us and what we're doing and our students ultimately. And this is what she creates and does here. And I want everyone to be able to see how much we're all pouring into each other to make this happen. That's really it.
That's beautiful. That's amazing.
Anything else you got?
No, that was my question about that. I just thought that the name, just everything that I heard so far was so intriguing. I wanted to hear more about what was your inspiration and where you were going with that. So thank you for answering that question. I really appreciate it.
Not a problem. You mentioned the name.
Yeah.
It's called Above the Clouds because this is supposed to be that area where we're all just together. We're not focusing on the ground. We're not focusing on all of the other crazy things happening. We're just in this cool, fun space above the clouds.
Oh, nice. I like that. That's nice.